crook back by, Ciri had happened on the crones. The beastly sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the wild hunt. Ciri escaped before they could decide. Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Geralt lost her trail once more. He now needed a new lead.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Witcher 3. That was a bit of a reframing of what happened at the end of the last video with the intro for this one. They weren't deciding if they were going to eat her or turn her over. They were going to do both. They were just going to eat her feet, take her feet off, put them in a stew for some flavoring, plus some blood, I suppose, which they really liked or wanted, and then turn her over to the wild hunt. So there was no if or. That was the wrong symbol. It was an end. It was an end. So we are leaving the swamp. We will be heading back over to Crow's Perch to tell the Baron what we learned about Anna. After this gets done, we'll take a look at our quests, and whatever is the lowest level quests we're getting. Oh, we're getting them done. Speaking of levels, didn't we level up? I think we did. We did. And we have an extra slot. I think we will finally take one of these brown upgrades. And I'm thinking we will take metabolic control for plus 30 maximum toxicity points. Done. I can now have 2 decoctions in effect, and I can't think of a reason why we should not do so. So let's use our Griffin decoction. And then let's also use our Wyvern. We can only drink 1, maybe 2 potions, I think, in combat now. How are we looking? Oh, my maximum toxicity is 65? Yeah, we can drink 2, but only 2. Any more than that and we'll still end up being poisoned. What level is my... This is maxed. So I think... Alright, good. So we will begin working on melt armor for the next 3 levels. We should then earn another point, and I think we'll begin taking points into some more red after that. This way we can put another mutagen down there. In particular, a red mutagen. I think we will begin to get some as the game proceeds onward. So, right, we're about to walk or ride quite some distance, Tim, so you better have something important to talk about on your way there. So we can talk more about The Witcher, I suppose. I'll talk about how far I got, rather than just holding off as to when I stopped playing the game. I began doing the quests with... Oh, well, okay, so I hit about level, I want to say 15 or 16 in the game when I finally had stopped playing it. And I had made it to Triss's and began doing quests in the main city. And that is when I stopped. So I did not see any plot twist beyond the ones we've seen kind of already. And I finished the Bloody Baron's entire quest line. We will probably be doing that quest line next, and wrapping out everything out here in the swamps in Velen. Oh, there's another forktail. So that is a oh, it's a level 9 wyvern. Oh, it's back. Okay. Well, then we'll kill it. I guess it respawns. So this is a repeating wyvern. Where's my draconid oil? And this should be fine. We gain another Wyvern mutagen for that trouble. Alright, so this unfortunate part about my leveling is that it's going to be quite some time before I take another brown ability. And there's at least 2 more I want, but that means I'm going to be wasting levels, as it were. Because I don't have... if I want 2 more of them... I want the one which makes it so that the signs last for a very long time. This one. I want Gorged on Power. And I also would like one of the schools. I haven't made up my own mind yet what armor I want to take at the later on in the game, but one of these will definitely be taken. So if I leave that these 2 points, that means only 3 more skills will become available to me. So it's gonna be tricky how I can do this. It also might mean that I have to swap talents out, which is something I really don't like doing. I like assigning my talents and then forgetting about them. This way I don't have to manually set them, because it's another fiddly bit, similar to the applying oils and what have you. So I'd like to not have to do that, if possible. Oh, which reminds me, I should look for a mod which makes it easier for me to apply potions and what have you. Alright, well, let's head back to the Baron and tell him about what happened. I think we're going to get more of Ciri's story when we get back there as well, just as a heads up. I also should probably try to find more people to play Gwent against and begin doing that as well. There's so many side quests to do in this game and explore. It's all wonderful. I need to keep exploring because we must get the enhanced version of these oils and better versions of all the potions we've got. They'll further increase our toxicity level. I think the potions will, at least. So it really behooves us, and it's in our best interest to constantly find as much as we can out there. What is... Oh, that's just a light on the rock. Yup. So, what else can we talk about, Tim? We better make it interesting. You said you'd make it interesting. Oh, crap. This is awkward. Come on, Tim. You got to talk about something. So, this is the only game like this that I've played. So the questing in this game reminds me of questing in a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. In that you have quests, you can see the people with their exclamation marks, not quite over their heads, but they're on the mini-map, allowing you to figure out what you need to do next. You get rewarded with experience and stuff. And the combat is not like the first Witchers, and it's not like... It's similar to, but not quite like the Batman Arkham series. It's more like a Dark Souls-y type of combat. Only your weapon animations don't really change. It's more about timing than the weapon swing patterns. And I really like the combat in this game. Now, actually, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be playing it right now, because a great deal of this game is the combat. If this had just been a prettier Witcher 1, I don't think I would have been recording it, and I don't think it would have been as entertaining for me to play it. Witcher 1's combat was just pressing the button at certain times, but it was there wasn't much to it, and I don't think there was much in the way of tactical depth for combat in that game, in the first Witcher. But comparing this one to the first one, oh my goodness, quite a difference. It definitely also seems like, what is it, CD Projekt Red did a great job in taking some of the criticism and/or their ideas in the first game and improving them in this one. They also got quite a budget increase, I would guess. I remember that for the first game, a lot of the in-game models were reused over and over again. All the old ladies looked alike. All the men had like not just 2, Tim, like 7 or 8, maybe a little more than that. Humans at least. Graphics, their models, there we go, all look the same. Well, not all of them. Again, it's more like 7 to 9 of them. So, I keep increasing the number. Guys. Yeah, but here, like, everyone looks a little different. They're randomized. The voice acting is fantastic as well. My only, I guess, I shouldn't wish it, but I'll wish it anyway. I wish that I could have played this game in...
Baron gets soused. He gets angry, and he's always drinking.
Polish, and then just had subtitles for everything. I know they did that for the first Witcher. Maybe it was an option in this one. I just didn't click on it. I bet you it is. I always find it more... Maybe it's just me, but I find it when the people speak in their different languages that it has a more realistic feeling. That said, the voice acting in this game is really good, even in the English version, which I'm not used to.
Don't object to your white mug.
Nope. I don't object to your face either. It'd be neat if Geralt had some banter with all the people that he's passing here. Oh! It's nighttime now. I thought it was dawn. Well, I think the Baron will still be awake. While we're here, we should repair our gear. So we'll do that as well. Let's leave Roach here.
Hey there.
Hello, Fergus.
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Okay. We did get some gloves as a quest reward for doing the crones, but they're probably really low level. So we're just going to be vendoring. Yeah, we're just going to vendor all that stuff we picked up. I don't need the ARDs. Just vendor those. Anything that's like 2% and that I don't use can definitely be scrapped. We can, yeah, let's sell the Quens. I don't need the money, but I want the money more than I need the benefit that these give us. No, he had a lot of money on him as well, so I definitely want to grab some of that. Let's go to our repair. And can we make anything better here? We are level 12, I think. So, no. No, I can't. Oh, hold on. Well, we could make some better gloves. The Assassin's Gauntlets would have a single slot open. We'd gain some resistances. And we'd lose some resistances. But you know what? These aren't bad. Although I hate the color. But I think we'll build these anyway.
So long.
While we're here, we can then drop off our Griffin Gauntlets. We could drop off our Griffin Gauntlets at our storage. And why not? We'll equip this. It strikes me that 2% sun intensity is pretty weak by itself. I'm going to assume the game believes that you'll outfit all of your pieces of gear.
You catch mice too.
I can. I'll charge you, though. So the game probably expects you to put the same signs into everything and purchase more of the sign crafting upgrades. But at this low level, we're still low level. I don't
get soused. He gets angry, and he's always drinking.
Hold on, I'm getting confused. We change a gear so quickly that it's not really, I think, in our best interest to...
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
To put these signs into everything, because your equipment's not worth more money when you sell it with signs in it. Let's put those in. We'll put you in. I don't need these bolts yet. I'm still trying to figure out if I want a crossbow mod and if it's worth the trouble to try to debug it. I don't know much about modding this game, so it would be a bit of, I think, an effort to do so. I think I'm fine with everything in here. We definitely want our elf head. What else have we got? Do I want to put anything else in here? We can stick a few more hides in. Just in case I need them. I'll be glad to know they're here. Oh, right, this currency. So this is not the money we have on hand. This is money that needs to be converted. We can stick the coins in here, I suppose. We'll get access to another stash later on, which I believe is shared with this one. I guess the storages work in the same dimension that the storages worked in the Resident Evil series. Let's see if the Baron is in bed.
I need a good plow.
He might be sleeping. Oh, he's not. I also apparently walked right... Oh, he's downstairs. He's downstairs. Right, that was his daughter's room anyway. Oh, he's awake. All right, well, we'll talk with him then.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
It's been so long since we've seen him.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut 'em down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
So, judging from that question, it sounds like Geralt wants the Temerians to win, and not the Nilfgaardians. That's interesting. The Nilfgaardians seem like at least the military seems a lot more well-oiled than the Temerians, and they seem more, I don't know how to describe it, advanced than these people do? But I guess Geralt grew up here, so he has a liking for the locals. We could play him in Gwent, but he's going to destroy us. We also, if I recall correctly, will get the cards he has anyway. If I come back here later, to my knowledge. He also plays for like 50 florins, or whatever it is. So that's quite expensive just to lose to him. So we'll just talk to him about his wife.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Our opinion doesn't honestly matter. And I can see... being married is difficult, and especially if you two fight a lot. So, he shouldn't have beaten her, but she probably shouldn't have insulted him. Doesn't give him a right to hit her. But, oh my goodness. I don't think our opinion matters.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Sorry, but your life story, Just not interested.
That was a
This
misclick.
isn't a social call. I'm here on business.
Will you at least tell me how Anna wound up in that blasted bog?
That sucked. That was a complete misclick. The mouse just edged up as I clicked the button. Sorry, everyone. I actually wouldn't mind hearing his side of the story.
Your wife is with the crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
This is proof to me that the Bloody Baron does love her. He or cares about her, at least, and regrets what he's done. He might fall back into old habits. I will recommend not venturing into the swamp. It's very dangerous.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Let's get the information he has about Ciri.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. Right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
That was not gonna work. So she doesn't have any ranged abilities, so I don't know how we're gonna get it on the ground. Oh, we're poisoned. Yep, you're a flying basilisk. I can't do anything about that. Get some distance just to get it targeted again. Oh, it spits! Ooh. Look at the Baron not fleeing, at least in his sword.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Yep, I know. You gotta figure out a way to get up there. Oh, she wants to walk. How do we get up the tower? Remember, I had this trouble before when I did this part a long time ago. She doesn't have any Witcher senses either, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. I guess, can we run around? Nope, I think we do have to go this way. Yeah, I know! I know, I'm trying to figure out how to get up to you. Oh! We just had to climb a rock.
Bring it on, horse! Come here! You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
The Temerian army's fallen. The Redarians are now holding the Pontar, or that rather defending their lands. So Temerian's not gonna... doesn't exist. Any authority he had there is not gonna apply to the other country. But sounds like he's got friends in high and or low places to help him out when it comes to getting people across the Pontar. We have a letter of safe conduct ourselves given to us from this guy.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Yeah, we can go. We have the time. I'm just going to be doing exploring and other side questing for months, in-game months, before we find Ciri, at least that's my guess. We'll go. I would want the same for my family, my wife and or daughter, if they were in such a situation. And I think Geralt would understand his plight as well, and do the same for Ciri. It's what he's doing for Ciri, so we'll go.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are. Escaped. Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
What is that creature? I don't remember this whatsoever.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Ah, interesting. Baron does seem like the type of person who was like, yeah, sure, why not? Give the person a chance to get his money back and still win more, and not hold back either. It's a game, after the game a chance, so you put up or shut up for that sort of thing. Let's have how did he win him?
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk they were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Huh. That's actually very interesting. And yeah, I was right. It does sound like the Baron was at least kind enough to give the guy a chance to get his money back, but he's not going to hold any punches when he plays that way. If luck's still on his side, guy doesn't get anything back.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Good counter, Baron. I wish that these statements had a symbol on them so I could tell if I'm going to be insulting, sarcastic, or if I mean what I'm saying. Because, funny indeed. I thought he was actually going to be, like, truthful there. Instead, he's just Geralt.
Proper Baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Okay. Our decoctions ended.
Stinks of Nilfgaardian corpse to me.
Wow, that was a long bit of info, but glad we have it. Alright, let's see what we're doing next. Where is our quests? So our main quests are to visit Triss or go to Skellige. I think Novigrad is where we should be going next. But first, we've got a bunch of other lower level quests, or quests about our level to do. So I think we'll be working on Forefathers' Eve next. Yes, Forefathers' Eve is the next quest we should probably be doing. Find the body of Peller's father in the swamps. That's down there where we need to be anyway, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's down near Downwarren. So why don't we begin making our way down there? But I can do that off-screen, I suppose. So let's... Yeah, I can do that off-screen. It feels like we've been playing for about 40 minutes or so.
I'll tell you where the loot's at. Grab your body and bam! Right in the chops. Right in the chops, see?
Bollocks. That's what I would have done.
Ever heard of preventing arse whooping?
Save your strength.
Oh, man. Alright, everyone. Well, then I'm going to call it quits here. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, I will be down by the swamps. And we will begin doing the Peller's quest and see if we can find the body of his father and fix that trouble for him. Otherwise, maybe the ghost will come back and kill him. And the Peller's been really helpful for us, put us on the trail for Ciri. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and take care, everyone.
Try to win them all, but you won't.